Hello, wonderful beings, and welcome. This is Chaneta. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel it? The weight of the world right now? The noise, the chaos, the headlines that seem to scream fear and uncertainty from every screen? It can feel heavy, can't it? It can feel like you're being pulled into a storm of anxiety that isn't even yours. If you're feeling that way, I want you to take a deep breath, because today we're going to talk about what you do when the world is in fear. We're not going to hide from it. We're going to rise above it, because you were not, or neither were I, created to be a victim of circumstances. We were created to be conscious creators of our realities. You see, right now, there are two distinct voices calling for your attention. The first is what I call the marketplace voice. This is the voice of the world, the news, the social media feeds, the fearful conversations. It speaks of lack, limitation, crisis, division, and is loud and is persistent. And its goal is to do what? Keep you in a state of reaction, of powerlessness. But there's another voice, a voice that is calm, steady, and true. This is the divine voice. It is the voice of God, the voice of your higher self, the voice of truth. This voice speaks of peace, of abundance, of wholeness, and of power. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It's a voice that reminds you who you truly are. The entire battle for your peace, for your prosperity, for your sanity is one in your ability to choose which voice you will listen to. The world around you is a world of appearances. It is the outpicturing of belief and collective fear. In my book, Beyond Appearances, How to Live by Divine Truth When the World Speaks Lies, I go deep into this principle. What you see as reality is often just a shadow. The real reality is divine and is always good. So how do we tune out the noise and tune in the tone into the truth? How do we shift from a state of fear to a state of unshakable faith and power? I want to give you 3 real actionable steps you can take starting today. First, you must starve the fear. You cannot immerse yourself in the chaos of the world 24/7 and expect to feel peace. This is not possible. This doesn't mean being uninformed. I'm not saying that. It means being intentional. Choose a specific, limited time to catch up on necessary news and then turn that negative news off. Unfollow accounts that consistently post a fear content. Protect your mental and spiritual space as fiercely as you would protect your home. You have to be the gatekeeper of your mind. You have to be. Second, you must feed your faith. What you give your attention to grows, remember? So if you give your attention to fear, it will what? Grow. If you give your attention to faith, your faith will expand and become your shield. This is where your spiritual practice becomes non-negotiable. Spend time in prayer, in meditation, in reading uplifting spiritual texts, my books, my YouTube channel, listen to. Remind yourself of the nature of God. God is not in the chaos. God is the unshakable, unchanging principle of love, of peace, of abundance. Your faith is the cornerstone of a life lived on your terms. And this brings me to the third and most crucial step. You must control your inner conversations. When the world is shouting fear, you are whispering to yourself. What are you whispering to yourself, I should say? Are you repeating the scary headlines in your mind? Or are you consciously affirming the truth? Your inner dialogue is a creative force. Don't minimize it. It is the helm of your ship. In my book, Control Your Inner Conversations, the reality you experience is on the outside. It's direct mirroring your inner conversations, but you can change that by changing what? Your inner dialogue. So when the world says be afraid, your inner conversation must be, I am safe and divinely protected. When the world says there is not enough, your inner conversation must be, my God is my supply and my supply is infinite. This is how you move from being a reactor to a creator. And remember the fundamental equation: your imagination, your faith, and your action equals your reality. Especially now, you can use your imagination to see a world at peace, to see yourself and your family thriving despite what's happening outside. You can anchor that vision with unshakable faith in divine power. That makes all things possible. Yes, God does. You can take inspired action from a place of confidence and purpose, and not a place of panic and fear. This is how you become a light in the world. You don't fight the darkness. You simply turn on your light. You become a walking, talking testament to the fact that peace is possible, that prosperity is possible, that you can have health, wealth, and time freedom even when the world speaks of sickness, lack, and limitation. You can have this and that. You don't have to choose between being aware of the world and living in peace. You can have both. You are here to live your dreams on purpose, on your terms. And that starts by becoming awake, aware, and conscious, my book found on Amazon. Awake, aware of conscious of the power you hold within you to choose your focus and create your reality regardless of appearances of the world. My challenge to you this week is to be the gatekeeper of your mind. Starve your fear and feed your faith. Choose one fearful thought that has been troubling you, and every time it appears, consciously replace it with the affirmation of divine truth. If you want to go deeper into how to stand firm in your faith and live by divine truth when the world is telling you otherwise, I encourage you to get a copy of my book, Beyond Appearances. It is a practical guide to help you navigate these uncertain times with grace and power. You can find the link in the description below. If this message resonates with you, please do subscribe to my channel right now. Subscribe right now and click like on all my videos. Press the notification bell so that you cannot miss one single video of my inspiration and encouraging videos that empower you to live the life you're meant to live. Remember, you are powerful beyond measure. The world does not happen to you, it happens through you. Choose to be a conduit of peace, for love, and for abundance. Thank you for being here. I love you and I do so appreciate you, and I believe in you. Stay tuned for the next video. Remember to subscribe for more inspiration. Click like, share with everybody you know, because we all can have this and that yes